ihe dị mmadụ emego asị m ihe dị mmadụ emego ego ya kọna mo. Hello my wonderful people, viewers and subscribers. Good morning, good afternoon and good evening. We're gonna hear this important informative where I carry come for my people this early Tuesday morning. We are going to take it one after the other. There's no time to take time. And we are not going to shout today because shouting have never yielded us anything. Rather, it gives us headache and sore throats. Nnamdi Kanu, it seems like Tinubu continued Buhari's insult on Igbos. Lawyer Aloysius. Sorry, Aloysius EJIMAKOR laments. Nigeria's economic fortunes record reversal since 2014. Ngozi Okonjo-Iweala. BIAFRA supposed to be proud of this woman, but we are not. Because this woman, since the whole of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, we are still waiting for this woman to just say something concerning this illegal detention of her own subject. But she closed her mouth. Can we say this one is a flavor? Maybe. Or maybe she is another, what do they call him? Ifeanyi Ejiofor. Another Ifeanyi Uba. Another Nnamdi Azikiwe and the rest of them who turned their back against the Biafrans, not minding the plight what we are passing in this zoo. This woman never come out one day to condemn the killings in the southeast. Rather, everything she speaks is about one Nigerian East. My dear, don't let us get you in the bad book of the Biafrans. Otherwise, it will be too difficult for you because this thing is getting too much. These are the people who supposed to, at least when they stand their ground, the world will listen to them. But because of the nature of their politics and betrayals, they can never do that. May the Lord have mercy upon each and every one of them. But let them just make sure that we didn't remember them in the bad book of the Biafrans. According to Human Rights Writers Association of Nigeria, they sent details of identities of journalists arrested, harassed under Bola Ahmed Tinubu's government. DSS reacts appointment of new DG Ajayi. Lagos boys are really taking over the Zojurian. I'm very happy about that. At least let the so-called Northerners, whether they be Northern Hausas or be Northern Fulanese, let them learn their lessons. Because that is a nepotism in the highest order that Muhammadu Buhari started. Now it is choking them and all of them is running helter-skelter. If I tell you that I'm not happy about what is happening in the Zojuria, then I'm a typical liar. In fact, I'm a great liar. I'm very, very happy and this is the reason why you see the Biafra is drawing closer to succeed or to secede from the Zojuria, because all these things is what is going to champion the Biafran independence, and that is what is happening at this point in time. Please like, share, comment, and make sure you subscribe to my channel. EJIMAKOR, lead counsel to Nnamdi Kanu, leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, has accused Bola Ahmed Tinubu of continuing his predecessor, former President Muhammadu Buhari's insult to the entire Igbo race. EJIMAKOR said Kanu's continued incarceration is the highest insult to the Igbo race. But do the Igbo political leader see it this way? No, they even embracing Tinubu, thanking him and even buying cows and all manner of a gift for him simply because he is holding their own people at ransom and hostage. Posting on X, EJIMAKOR wrote, Buhari's legacy of insult to Ndi Igbo seems to have continued under Bola Ahmed Tinubu. The continued incarceration of Nnamdi Kanu is the highest insult that anybody can give to the Igbos. Kanu was arrested in June, or rather Kanu was kidnapped in June of 2021 in Kenya and subjected to extraordinary rendition to Nigeria under Buhari's administration. His trial has since removed, but several stakeholders have been calling for a political solution to the case of Nnamdi Kanu. Nigeria's economic fortunes record reversal since 2014, Ngozi Okonjo-Iweala. The Director General of the World Trade Organization, WTO, Ngozi Okonjo-Iweala, has said that the Nigeria's gross domestic product (GDP) growth has been recording a steady decline since 2014. Nigeria's former finance minister disclosed this general conference of the Nigerian Bar Association (NBA), which happened on Sunday. According to her, the implications of the stagnating GDP growth have signaled a downturn in the economic well-being of the average Nigerian. She explained that the country's economy fortunes experienced a reversal following the decade between 2000 and 2014, during which the average GDP growth rate was approximately 3.8% with the nation's population growth, which was only around 2.6% annually. However, said that since 2014, the situation has reversed, with GDP showing a negative growth rate of 0.9%, as the government has been unable to sustain the positive growth achieved by previous administrations. For example, in the decade between 2000 and 2014, we have an average GDP growth rate of 3.8%, well above our population growth rate of 2.6% per annum, meaning that the people were on average truly improving their standard of living. During the following decade, average annual GDP per capita has been negative around minus 0.9%, meaning the people were worse off because we were not able to sustain period positive growth momentum. Okonjo Iweala ascertains. Huriwa details identities of journalists arrested, harassed under Bola Ahmed Tinubu's government. The Human Rights Writers Association of Zojuria, Huriwa, has strongly condemned the increasing harassment and intimidation of journalists across all boards in Zojuria. It warned that the rising climate of impunity posed a grave threat to press freedom and democracy under Bola Ahmed Tinubu's administration. The association said its concerns stem from a series of troubling incidents, including the recent summoning of 3 journalists from Alemosho today, a community news outlet in Lagos, by the Assistant Inspector General of Police, Zone 2 Command. In a statement issued on Tuesday, the rights group revealed that the journalist Wisdom Okezie, a former reporter Ayomide Eweje, the managing editor, and Oluwamodupe Akinola, the publisher, were summoned to appear at the Zone 2 Command Office on Tuesday, August 27, 2024, which is today. The summons were reportedly issued through letters dated August 22, 2024, signed by Deputy Commissioner of Police Martin Nwogo on behalf of the AIG. Notably, the letters did not disclose the identity of the complainant or the nature of the inquiry, raising serious concerns about the intentions behind the questioning. It said, Huriwa criticized this development, warning that such actions fostered a climate of impunity, where journalists were increasingly targeted for fulfilling their duties. The association accused the police of being used as a tool by public officials and powerful individuals to silence the press. It condemned the growing trend of security agencies using complainants about media reports as a pretext to arrest, detain, or charge journalists without verifying the accuracy of their stories. The rights group also highlighted a series of alarming incidents where journalists have been harassed, detained, and intimidated under dubious charges, particularly under the Cybercrime Act. The association noted that those attacks on the press were clear signs of an administration seeking to silence dissent and suppress free speech. The group pointed out that at least 11 journalists have been detained on questionable allegations since President Bola Ahmed Tinubu assumed office in May 2023. Among the journalists targeted is Daniel Ojukwu of the Foundation for Investigative Journalists, who was abducted by the intelligence response team of the Inspector General of Police and detained without communication for 3 days before being transferred to Abuja. Similarly, Segun Olatunji, editor of Face News, was arrested by heavily armed military personnel and detained in an underground cell for 14 days over a report implicating a top government official in a $30 billion financial scandal. Make another hear them. Other cases include Kasarachi Aniagolo of the Whistler, who was arrested and physically assaulted while covering an Economic and Financial Crimes Commission EFCC raid in Abuja. Achadu Gabriel of Daybreak newspaper, who was detained and arraigned on charge of defamation and incitement, and Godwin Sarr of the Sun newspaper, who was assaulted and detained while covering a peaceful protest in Abuja. Additionally, an online publisher, Precious Eze, was arrested at his Lagos residence, where a special police task force seized his gadgets and left him incommunicado. The pattern of repression continued with the arrest of informant 247 journalists Salihu Ayatullahi and Adisa Jaji Aziz by the Kwara State Police after they published reports linking a state official to financial fraud. Furthermore, Saint Miapamo of Niger Live TV was arrested over a report on a man allegedly killed by security guards, while Just Events online publisher Abdurazak Babatunde and Satcom Media's Lukman Bola Kale were detained for 10 days after being summoned by a police unit in Kwara State, Human Rights Writers Association of Nigeria narrated. It emphasized that those incidents were just a fraction of numerous cases of harassment and violence against journalists in Nigeria since Tinubu's inauguration. The association argued that the government's misuse of the Cybercrime Act as a tool for censorship, combined with its disregard for legal protocols, signaled a creeping authoritarianism that threatened the foundation of Nigeria's democracy. It warned that if Nigerians remain silent in the face of those systematic attacks on press freedom, the nation risks descending into dictatorship. The association said that the persistent harassment and persecutions of journalists were red flags that should not be ignored, noting that totalitarianism often begins with the dismantling of press freedom. In his statement, Huriwa further warned that the unchecked harassment of journalists by security agencies was part of a broader pattern of repression under Bola Ahmed Tinubu's administration. The group noted that the misuse of power against journalists has intensified, with arbitrary arrests, detentions, and assault becoming increasingly common. Huriwa emphasized that this hostile environment undermined Nigeria's democracy as a free and independent press was essentially for holding power to account. The association called on Inspector General of Police Kayode Egbetoko another Otapiapia to take immediate action to curb the misuse of police power against journalists. Huriwa also urged the government to uphold the rule of law, respect press freedom, and protect the rights of media professionals. The association stressed that the failure to address those issues endangered not only the journalists themselves but also the public's right to information, which was crucial for a functioning democracy. Huriwa also called on civil society organizations, human rights defenders, and the general public to stand in solidarity with the journalists and demand an end to those oppressive tactics. The group urged international bodies and foreign governments to hold the Tinubu administration accountable for its actions against the press. The statement urged the Nigerian government to release all journalists currently held on dubious charges and to drop all cases that lacked merit. Last but not the least, DSS react to appointment of new DG Ajayi. The management and staff of the Department of State Service (DSS) on Monday welcomed the decision of Bola Ahmed Tinubu to appoint Adeola Ajayi as the new Director General of the agency. The reaction of the agency was contained in a statement made available to newsmen in Abuja by the spokesperson of the service, Peter Afunanya. Peter Afunanya, you will soon lose your post. Go and mark it somewhere. According to the statement, while wishing the outgone DG DSS, Alhaji Yusuf Magaji Bichi, success in his future endeavors, management and staff of the service welcome the new DG and assure him of their cooperation, support, and loyalty. Mr. Ajayi is a thoroughbred and versatile intelligence officer recruited into the service in 1990 as a cadet officer. The new DG has received several trainings in diverse areas of management, security leadership, critical thinking, human resources, among others from within and outside the country. He has also held many command positions, including State Director of Security at Rivers, Bayelsa, Bauchi, Enugu, and Kogi states. Mr. Ajayi is diligent, resilient, urban, proactive, and analytic. He comes to his new position with experience, capacity, and immense goodwill. Okute News had earlier reported that Bola Ahmed Tinubu, in a statement released through his special advisor on media and publicity, Ajuri Ngelale, announced the current appointment from the president. So my wonderful people, I don't hear the news of this morning. So like, share, comment, and make sure you subscribe to my channel for more interesting videos. Kemesiano.